Dogs, man's best friend, loyal companions. They have been by our side for thousands of years, offering not just protection and assistance but also unconditional love and joy. Their loyalty is unmatched, and their companionship is something many of us cherish deeply. And let's face it, sometimes they're downright hilarious, especially when it comes to their love lives. Their antics can bring a smile to our faces even on the gloomiest of days. Whether it's a playful nudge or a goofy expression, dogs have a way of making us laugh. We've all giggled at a goofy grin or a playful chase in the park. Watching them run around with boundless energy, chasing after each other or a favorite toy, is a sight that never gets old. Their joy is infectious, and it's hard not to join in their fun. But when it comes to the actual act of mating, things get a little more, shall we say, complicated. It's a natural process, but one that can be quite surprising if you're not prepared for it. The dynamics of dog mating are fascinating and sometimes a bit awkward. You're strolling through the park enjoying the sunshine and the happy barks when suddenly, you see it. Two dogs, seemingly in the throes of passion, and you can't help but feel a mix of amusement and embarrassment. It's a common sight, but one that never fails to catch us off guard. Two furry bundles of joy, locked in a rather compromising position. It's a moment that can be both funny and awkward, especially if you're not sure what's happening. But don't worry, it's all part of the natural process. Before you can say bad dog, you realize they're stuck. Yes, it's a phenomenon that can be quite puzzling to witness. But there's a reason behind it, and it's not as alarming as it might seem at first glance. This, my friend, is what we in the dog-loving world call the tie. It's a crucial part of the mating process, ensuring that the male's sperm has the best chance of fertilizing the female's eggs. It's nature's way of making sure that the next generation of puppies has the best start possible. And trust me, it's not as dramatic as it sounds. Well, mostly not. The tie can last anywhere from a few minutes to over half an hour, during which the dogs are literally stuck together. It's a time when they are vulnerable and need to be left alone to complete the process. So, before you grab your phone to capture this awkward moment for posterity, and maybe a few laughs on the internet, let's dive into the science behind this fascinating canine phenomenon. Understanding the tie can help us appreciate the complexities of dog behavior and the wonders of nature. It's a reminder that even in the most awkward moments, there's a lot to learn and marvel at in the world of our furry friends. Okay, let's talk anatomy, shall we? The male dog has a special part of his anatomy called the bulbus glandis. Now, when things start heating up in the romance department, this bulbus glandis swells up, like really swells up. At the same time, the muscles in the female's vaginal wall contract. The result? A tight squeeze that would make even the most seasoned contortionist jealous. This, my friends, is the tie. Now, before you start thinking that Mother Nature has a strange sense of humor, there's a method to this madness. This seemingly awkward situation actually serves a very important purpose: reproductive success. You see, the longer the dogs are tied, the better the chances are for the male's sperm to do their job and fertilize the female's eggs. This process, known as the copulatory tie, is a natural mechanism that ensures the sperm has ample time to travel and reach the eggs. It's all about maximizing those puppy-making possibilities. The tie can last anywhere from a few minutes to over half an hour, depending on the breed and individual dogs involved. During this time, the male and female are essentially locked together, which prevents other males from mating with the female and increases the likelihood of successful fertilization. In the wild, where resources are scarce and dangers lurk around every corner, ensuring the survival of the next generation is paramount. The copulatory tie is an evolutionary adaptation that helps secure the continuation of the species by enhancing reproductive success. The tie increases the likelihood of a successful pregnancy, which is essential for passing on those strong genes. By ensuring that the female is more likely to become pregnant, this natural process helps maintain the population and genetic diversity of these incredible dog breeds. So, while it may look unusual to us, it's a crucial part of nature's plan for these animals. Whether you're a fan of the majestic Siberian Husky, the powerful Alaskan Malamute, the ever-loyal German Shepherd, or the whip-smart Border Collie, one thing's for sure: the tie is a universal canine phenomenon. From the snow-covered mountains to the bustling city streets, dogs of all shapes, sizes, and breeds experience this unique mating ritual. It's a testament to the power of nature and the enduring drive to procreate. Section 5, Canine Kama Sutra. It's not always what it seems. When it comes to the intimate lives of our canine companions, things can get quite fascinating and sometimes a bit awkward. Now, here's where things get really interesting and maybe a tad embarrassing for our furry friends. You see, dogs have a unique way of mating that often leaves them in rather comical situations. The tie can last anywhere from a few minutes to an hour. This is a natural part of the mating process, ensuring that the male's sperm has the best chance of fertilizing the female's eggs. And during this time, the dogs might try to, well, adjust their position, let's just say. They might look a bit uncomfortable or confused, but it's all part of the process. You might see them awkwardly turning around trying to figure out how to get comfortable. It's a bit like a dance, with each partner trying to find the right rhythm. Don't worry, it's perfectly normal. After the tie is over, the dogs will usually separate and go about their business as usual. It's just a testament to the fact that dogs, like humans, have their own unique preferences and quirks. They might have their own way of doing things, but in the end, it's all about ensuring the continuation of their species. Section 6, the great escape when nature calls during a tie. Now let's address the elephant in the room, or should we say, the bladder in the dog park. What happens when nature calls during a tie? Well, let's just say it involves some creative contortions and maybe a little bit of, shall we say, leakage. The good news is, dogs are adaptable creatures. They've been doing this for centuries, so they've pretty much got it figured out. Section 7, A Dog's World, Explained. Empathy and understanding. The most important thing to remember is that the tie is a natural, instinctual behavior for dogs. It's not something to be feared or ridiculed. Instead, let's approach it with a sense of wonder and empathy. Imagine if someone judged our most private moments based on their limited understanding of human biology. We'd probably feel a little awkward too, right? Section 8. The Afterglow, Respecting the Canine Mating Ritual. So the next time you witness the magic of the canine tie, take a moment to appreciate the wonders of nature. It's a reminder that love in all its forms is a powerful force, even when it involves a little bit of awkwardness. And hey, if you happen to catch a glimpse of the afterglow, remember to give our furry friends some privacy. They've earned it.